Hey there, Variety here. Welcome to today's video in which we're going to be doing a raid guide on the 5th boss for Tarisland Season 1. The boss we're going to be talking about today is called Demon of Dark Flames. So this will be the final elite boss for the Citadel series, and after this we'll be going into the Altar of Sacrifice. So this is the first boss that's going to be offering your legendary shard items that you need to get towards your legendary item. So when you're doing this, you're hoping to auction for these items. In my opinion, this boss is a little bit more punishing than the Eye of the Abyss, but once you know how the mechanics work, overall, I think you'll have a smooth experience taking over the base level of this fight. Some of the mechanics can kind of be skipped or easily avoided on the lower difficulty, but I believe that on a higher difficulty, this fight is actually going to be way more difficult because you can no longer avoid the mechanics, as they'll be doing a lot more damage. Okay, let's get to it. So let's get this fight started. So the first ability you're going to want to look out for is called Flame of Panic. What it's going to do is it's going to summon a bunch of ads. It'll give enough ads for half the raid. And the ads are going to blow up and do AoE damage. So you want to spread out and make them land away from the raid and then have them explode. When they explode, they're going to drop a portal, and then you go into the portal to go to the second platform. Do note that you don't have to go in your own portal. Somebody else can take your portal, for example. So you can always determine the same people in the same order. Next up is Trial of Soul Flame. Basically, it's going to shoot a purple beam at somebody, and you can see there's like a purple ring underneath where the crystal is that's shooting the beam. Unfortunately, this player was doing it incorrectly, but all you need to do is basically run the purple beam back to where it's coming from. So right now, you're watching energy transfer. You're basically watching that red beam go from one player to another at random. Basically, all you need to do is make sure you don't stand on the beam in between the players, and you won't take any damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage anyway on the lower level, so it's okay if you get hit. We're at the end of the world. Right now, we're just basically taunting the ads, we're killing the ads, and we're waiting for the next portal transfer to come out, in which we'll transport over to the other realm and show you what's inside. Okay, so the apostle is about to appear, so he's going to summon the ads. Remember to spread them out. Whoever didn't go in the first time, you want to send in the second time. Remember, you can't go in twice. Okay, they're spread out, they explode. I'm a little bit slow here. This is actually one of my really earlier videos, so I could show you the platform. In later videos, I actually skipped the platform altogether by doing more DPS. Okay, so here we are in the other realm. Basically, pull the ad off, make it face the other way, and interrupt any of its abilities that it tries to cast, and pick up the items that drop on the ground after it dies. It doesn't drop any items here because we actually ended the phase, and that's why it died. After that, run to the platform to go up to the second platform. So we're going to go up to the second platform, and then we're going to kill the 4 elementals. So there's going to be 1 elemental on each platform. So they're going to be 2 types of elemental. One of them does more damage at high HP, and the other one does more damage at low HP. This would matter more on a higher difficulty, but on Elite, you basically just do it in a circle, okay? So we were lucky here where the first 2, I believe, were higher HP. But basically run through, knock them down to like 30-35%, then jump through the portal again. Do a big circle, knock them all down to like 30-40%, and then kill them. So basically you're doing 2 rings. The first one to lower them 30-40%, the second ring is to kill them, and when you get all the way around to the other side, the boss will spawn on the platform that you start on, and it'll officially start the next phase. So all 4 ads have died. Now at this point, you just need to fight the boss. There are going to be a couple of mechanics here, like the beam mechanic's going to happen from earlier. If you get the beam mechanics, you need to go through the portal and take the beam from where they start to get rid of them. There's also going to be energy transference, which is basically going to do a bit of AoE between two players, which you're about to see now. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so honestly, it's pretty easy to deal with on the elite level. The biggest thing you need to watch out for is the boss is going to use a one-shot mechanic. As soon as he calls it, you need to get off the platform and go to another platform. Otherwise, he'll wipe everybody on that platform. So it should come up in a moment, and you'll see we'll jump to another platform to avoid it. Okay, so here's Chaos Touch. We need to get off the platform. It doesn't matter what platform necessarily we go to. We just need to get off the platform. And then he'll come to whichever tank has his aggro. As you saw, that purple tentacles on the other platform, that auto kills anybody who's on there. Be aware that you can actually also fall off the platform and go back down to the start platform. So you want to make sure that you don't do that either. At this point, though, all you want to do is just keep avoiding the energy transfer, taking the beams back, and jumping between platforms whenever he says he's going to do the death touch to prevent your raid from wiping. And that's it. Congratulations on beating your 5th raid boss in Tarisland Season 1.